Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here again with a two-part video, and we're even going to change locations. It's hot, and I wanted to do a car vlog from the thrift store showing you my mini thrift haul, but the sun and everything, I couldn't see my little screen, so I said I'll go to my apartment and find the shady spot, and that's where I am. And then I was going to move on to part 2, which will be about dating again. And I will explain that when we get to that. And I was going to do that outside, but then I said, shit, I wish I had brought my iPad. So what I'm going to do, because I wanted to just read something to you, communication between me and a guy last night. And I want you to be able to see how I don't put up with it. Very quick to make a decision now. So what I'm going to do is the mini thrift haul right now. I like to do that in the car for whatever reason. And then we're going to go into my apartment and we'll continue with the dating stuff. I'm just very excited about this, the whole dating thing, and my freedom now to bring this to my channel. I just picked up a few things. I didn't go to the thrift store as often last week as I was going, but I'm still going. I just love it. Let me find the price here. Do I not have the receipt? Why do I do these things? Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4 items. I paid a total of, after half price, I get half price off, I paid a total of $6.35, and then with the tax it ended up being $7.23. I bought one item, you're going to see it last, without even trying it on, because it was just too wild and crazy to me, and I had to have it. I don't care if it fits or not, I have to have it. Okay, this shirt, for fall, it's tight. Gee, do I have something already with this exact same print? All of a sudden I feel like I do. But I don't think I have a stretchy one like this. It's just paisley, and it's a clingy one. Yes, you know, some of you will say, gee, you can wear that, but it's tight. It's tight in the arms and in the stretchiness. So it will fit me this fall. You know, some of the things that I have put aside for fall will probably need to be taken in by the time I wear them, because it's still warm, you know, hot for me, October, November, I don't know when I'll wear them, but some of the things that are too tight now will be probably too big by the time I wear them, and that's okay. So, did I say anything about this? Do I usually say more? No, only when I do the try on, right? Okay, so I like it. And this one was $1.46, I think I've determined, half price. This one I can wear now, which makes me very happy. Oh yeah, see, I'm wearing one of the ones that you saw me alter, and this is going to come back into play there in a minute. Another $1.46 one. Yeah, flowers, but look, black background. I like that. I don't even have to touch the sleeves. It all fits perfectly, so I'm happy. And it is a little bit long, and it, you know, it has side slits, slits on the side, which the shirt's not long at all. I mean, it's just like where I like it. So it's perfect, except, and I don't know if it's a misprint. I honestly think it's a misprint. You would never know if I was doing a car vlog, because you're not going to see it while I'm sitting. But it's got this blob of white, and it's quite noticeable. See? And it is a mistake. It's a print mistake, because I don't see it anywhere else repeated. I still bought it because I don't care if there's that weird spot. If I'm in the house, I don't care if I'm doing a car vlog. And there are times that I just get in my car to go do a car vlog. I don't go anywhere else. I just like to be in my car. But you know what I'm going to do? And I'll be able to show you guys a before and after. I'm going to take my Sharpies and I'm going to try to cover that up a little bit and recreate, you know, like what's going on around it. I wish I could show you better. Okay, I can see that I'm showing you better right there. So that'll be a nice little art project, right? I mean, I can't fuck it up any more than that big spot, right? This shirt, I really like. I wish it was a little bit longer. Now, I know I could put like a tank or something under it so that I would have that band of like black or white or whatever color I choose to wear. It would have to be a little bit more loose because I don't like fabric rubbing against other fabric. You know, like if it's kind of tight, that would be uncomfortable for me. And it's elephants, but I don't care, because I love black and white, and it's like gauze, the crinkly gauze kind of feel. It fits a tiny little bit short. The neck is big, and that's now where this shirt is going to come into play. And again for the next item. The next item. The neck is very big, and I thought, okay, I'm going to do my new little trick. I will be taking it in the back like I did with this shirt, you know, taking it in there. And it dawned on me when I did this alteration that I never showed you guys what the back looked like. I showed you like the inside, like where I cut and the stitching, but I never opened it up and showed you the back as to what that V looks like. And this is a pretty big print, and it's still, I'm going to show you. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm going in the house to do part 2 of this video, I'm going to take the shirt off and I'll show you what it looks like in the back, because I feel bad that I didn't do that. You know, when you're recording and you're thinking of 100 things, you can't think of everything. So I'm going to be doing the same with this guy, and the neck will be good. And as I lose more weight, I won't have to worry so much about the length. You know, if the belly starts going away. I'm having so much fun with all of this. See this shirt, right, that I just talked about? You're not going to believe what I saw. And I said, I have to take these. They're size 2X, so they might fit me. I didn't try them on. And if they're still snug, I'm going to just wait till I lose more weight. I will wear these one day, but not with this shirt. So before you guys think I've lost my fucking mind, and I kind of have, I will not wear these with this shirt, because that would be way too much. I would wear them with a plain shirt. Remember how I told you I like sometimes the bottom, like pants or even a skirt, to be the thing with the print and then a plain top? I just like that look. Wait till you see what they're fucking pants. They're pants that match this shirt. Of course, the same brand and everything. And I don't hate the pattern at all. I would absolutely wear these when I'm much smaller. I don't need to bring that much attention to my lower body. I don't know. But totally my style to wear shit like this, especially with a nice plain top. The thing is these are a little bit above leggings. They're not quite jeggings, but they're a thicker fabric. You know, they're the pull-up. They have belt loops, everything. They have pockets in the back. Terran Sky 2X. They're so it's a 20 waist to 22 waist. I promise you, when I wear these, one of these days, I will absolutely show you guys. I will show you. So, yeah, so I bought pants that match this shirt, but like I said, I would never wear them together. My preference would be a black top. And I know there's no black in here, but the black and the fucking mustard goes together so well. And, or I could do, you know, purple, any of these colors, but I really would prefer black. Black shoes, black top, my black hair, and these fucking pants. That's it. That's it for this. So let me go home. Let me get in the apartment. I'll show you the back of this shirt before I forget, and then we're gonna talk about dating. So this is the neck that I altered, and I will link to this video down below. You can see how I altered the neck and took the shirt in. I made it shorter, and now it fits me, and I really like it. It happened that this shirt had a seam all the way down, And someone asked me in the comments, what if you don't have that seam? How do you, do the dart? We're going to call it a dart because that's what it was. How do you know where to do the dart? Well, you just find the center of your shirt. You would just fold it. But now I'm thinking, if you don't want a line, okay, so let's say there's no line here on the shirt, that there's no seam there, you could just do your dart. But if you don't want a line that's going to go just down to like here and then nowhere else, you could just do your dart and then just take a little bit in all the way down to create that seam. But see, that's what it looks like right there when it was joined. And it doesn't matter that the pattern is big, because again, like I said, this isn't matched up anyway. I didn't, touch any of this. I just did probably from here to here. So you saw the back of the neck. I'm always going to alter my necks in that way. And again, I will put that video where you see me alter this entire shirt. I will put that video in the description of this video, either on under the video or on the sidebar. And I will also put it on the end screen. So now I just want to explain to you why I'm so happy that I'm free to talk about dating on my channel now. Yes, I was dating somebody for 2 months, and it's not something that I really could talk about, again, because everybody knows that person. So it wasn't, it wouldn't have been cool for me to talk about that. Played with it a little bit, you know what I mean? He and I agreed that we had to be careful because it could be messy if and when things fell apart, and things fell apart. And so I'm very glad that it wasn't like fully brought into the picture. And it's why I don't talk about that it's not happening anymore, because I didn't really want to bring any attention to the fact that it ever did happen. But now that I'm free to talk about my dating adventures, because it's going to be with complete strangers now that nobody here knows, I'm gonna enjoy that freedom a whole lot. Because things can be interesting, and I want to take you guys along for the ride. If I'm seeing somebody or meeting somebody for the first time, I want you guys to know. I want to let you know how it went. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed to say, oh, I got stood up, or it was terrible, or he hated me. I'm not, because I watch a lot of this type of stuff, because I was trying to learn a lot of things, because certain things weren't quite always making sense to me, and I was like, is it me? And I learned a lot, and I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that I learned that I had never even heard of. It's attachment styles, and it's really kind of interesting. It was to me. And so I will be talking about that in another video, but right now I just want to explain to you why I am suddenly so excited that I can talk to you guys. You know when something is going on in my life that I love to take you with me through it, like my move, my weight loss, my mother. It's just what my channel is. It's about me and the things that I'm doing. So I really felt like I was stifled. It was a nice big chunk of something that was, for me, very cool, very awesome, and then very painful, all at the same time. And I couldn't tell anybody, and I felt very alone. It's not like when, even after my mother died, and I could cry constantly on videos, not because of my mother's death, but because I knew I had an audience who knew me so well that I could cry about the fact that it was my life, it's like I had lost my whole life to that. And everybody was so kind and understood that some people don't mourn the loss of a person. You mourn the loss of the life that you could have had. And that was where I was at. And it helped me so much to get through all of that. You guys were just awesome. All right, we're just going to get through this. I didn't have that support for this thing that I went through. And I sure could have used it. But I couldn't, I had some very good friends, and that helped, one very good, real friend, I should say, a real life friend. She helped me so much, And then I do have my patrons and YouTube members that got filled in somewhat, a little bit more. They knew what I was going through, but I couldn't talk about it on my channel. So I didn't, and I survived it. And I do want to say that I still review every single comment. I read every comment before I push it out. You will see your comment, but it's not there for anyone else to see until I make it go through. If you ever want to check to see if your comment made it, you need to sign out of YouTube and go look for your comment. If you don't see it, that's because it's still stuck in review. It can be in review for at least 24 hours because I don't have time to just read every single comment. I just want to, say that you guys have been mentioning a certain name for weeks, and I have to keep seeing that and deleting. I don't let it out because it's nobody's business at this point at all. So I would like to ask you guys, don't mention any names. If you've guessed, yeah, you've guessed correct. It wasn't too hard to figure out, right? So don't mention names because your comment will be deleted. And so I just want you to know that. And immediately after that, day one, I went back to the dating sites because I refuse to give up. It's been on my mind since my husband died, right? In 2016, I was looking at dating sites way back then. So I got back onto the dating sites and I really started taking it seriously this time. I wasn't just like reading profiles for you guys. I was looking for guys that I thought I might have a little bit of a connection with. And I, very early on, like within a week, met the guy that, chatted with the guy, I should say, that I didn't end up meeting, and then it's just been ongoing, chatting with a lot of different men, learning a lot, and even just learning the sites because they're all different in some way. And, so it just gave me something, and, I enjoyed chatting with some people that I didn't even care to know, but I thought, hey, it's not going to kill me to chat with someone. And so that's what I was doing. And then I met this other guy, and, we had our little 1 week fling that ended abruptly. And again, things that I have learned by doing a lot of research as to why certain things happen. I was extremely curious about mixed messages. I learned so much about that. Red flags. And, I'm very good at red flags, but I'm not as good at really trusting, because remember, I grew up with a narcissistic mother that told me I was crazy all my life. I didn't know what I was talking about. So I would be really careful before I made any accusations, but I'm like, this just doesn't seem right to me. And I'm not stupid, but I'm very forgiving or, accepting, because I grew up in a fucking nightmare, right? But I've learned, and I am learning, and I'm going to continue to learn. I know I deserve only good things. I do not deserve what I got with my mother. I never did, and I will never feel like it was okay. She was my mother. I accept that, but I do not need to accept any kind of shitty treatment from anyone, especially someone that I only knew for a week. And, it's just, but again, with all this said, I'm having fun with this. And I do want to let everybody know, I want somebody in my life. I would like somebody long-term, somebody fun, somebody normal, somebody who will appreciate the nice things that I do or say, but will also give me that in return, right? That's the part. I can enjoy myself and be happy and content just making somebody else happy. But no, it's my turn now. That's what I did with my mother my whole life, and with other people that I took care of, even in certain friendships. I was always willing to give and not worry about getting the same in return. I fucking want something in return now, and I won't settle for less. But do I feel like I need someone? No. I don't want anybody to think that I feel like I'm not whole because I don't have someone in my life. In fact, it's the complete opposite. I have turned my life around so much that I don't even recognize this life that I'm living. I feel fully whole. I am free. I'm financially secure. I don't need a man for that. I don't need a man to take me out. I'm to the point, thanks to Derek, taking me to all the places at the beginning. I get dressed, I get in my car, I go to a bar alone. I prefer it if I know that I have friends that are going to be there, so I always try for that option, but I have gone out alone. I'm not afraid to do that, so I don't need a man to take me out. I certainly don't need a man to take me dancing. I dance all fucking night when I go out at these bars, unless it's just a really off night. That's rare. I feel so whole. My eating is not an issue. For the first time in, well, it's been like 6 years, but at this point, with the high-fat carnivore thing that I decided to try, there are zero issues with me and food. So I'm free from that. And I don't need anybody to make me feel okay about anything. I am whole. That is why I am now in a position to be in a good, healthy relationship. I am ready for that because I don't need things. And one thing that I screwed up on, and I know why, and I'm going to say it. The first attempt, he drinks. And I think everybody who knows him knows he drinks, not just socially. And I was okay with that because I thought the only thing I had to worry about was, is it going to make me want to drink? No, nothing makes me want to drink. So I thought that was okay, but I forgot 2 things. One, I've never been ever in my life with a sober man. Never. It's all I ever knew. At the bars, people were drinking. My husband, alcoholic, died from it. I have never been in any kind of relationship or just casual dating or, even just meeting somebody at the bar. Everybody in my life has been drunk. So that was very normal to me. Very normal. So I thought my only concern is it going to make me want to drink? And that wasn't a problem, so I thought there was no problem. But then I remember, when you're with somebody who drinks, and, this is just my opinion. I have a little bit of an educated opinion on this. And I know what denial is, too. If somebody drinks to the point where it's too much, you never have that person. Because that person, their fucking mistress is booze. You're never going to be first. I didn't put anybody first, not even my own son. Right? So I understand that. And it changes things. It changes things from daytime to nighttime to very late night. It changes texts. It's very obvious. And that was the issue. And that's why I thought, I really need to stick to people who don't drink. It's not because I'm concerned about me. It's that I will never come first in that situation. That was a good light bulb moment. So I just thought I would share that. And am I embarrassed a little bit that I ended up with somebody who drinks more than I would want them to drink? After you guys heard me all the time, I'll never be with a drinker. I'm not embarrassed, actually. I'm not at all, because I have figured out why that happened. Like I said, I let it happen because I was used to that. That's all I ever knew. And I was so happy that I didn't care to drink that I thought the problem is solved. There's no problem here. But I also haven't been with a drinking man since my husband died, and I kind of forgot what that was like, And now I know. I have a fresh reminder. So guy number 2, not a drinker. Social, but not even daily or weekly. He can go months without drinking. So I thought that was cool. And that was nice. It was nice to be at a bar with him, and we were drinking water. Both of us. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. and I really enjoyed that. So now I know that I'll be cool with somebody who doesn't drink, because sometimes you want to stick with the old things. Oh, I want the guy to get buzzed, so maybe he'll have more fun. No, I don't want that. So there's that. And see, now moving forward, I'm going to be able to talk about all the things that I learn on the way, and I am so ready to date. I'm not even going to be that fussy. I just want the experiences. And now it'll give me content too to share with you guys. I'm just so excited about this chapter of my life. And because I'm so available now, I'm available emotionally, I'm just ready to have fun with somebody. And I still want men that will feel good if I compliment them on their passion or things like that, because I love doing that. But this time, like I said, it's going to have to come back to me too. I want somebody who's passionate about me doing YouTube or, whatever I do. And I didn't really get that in so far this year. So it's my turn, and I won't settle for less. So I just wanted to jump in and tell you guys that I'm going to be taking you along on this journey. So you need to subscribe if you want to follow this. The one journey that I'm not taking you guys on right now, and it's because it's just not what I'm thinking about right now. I'm not doing the crafts and the sewing and stuff like I thought I would when I gave up the fabric business. When I gave up the fabric business, I realized I had more room to just do things for myself, going out even more, doing more videos about this kind of stuff that I really want to talk about. It takes time to be on the dating sites and to chat with people and all that. I want a lot more time for that. And I want a lot more time to meet men. And I might even get you guys on board with helping me. I think this video is going long, so I will stop. But my plan is to kind of put it out there that anybody out there who would like to help me, maybe somebody, a friend or whatever, to do some matchmaking. Now, before you think that's crazy, because I thought it's a crazy idea, and I thought about it in the past, way back in the past, shortly after my husband died, but I wasn't able to go on dates. I barely had clothes that fit. I was still with my mother. I was a mental fucking hot mess. So I wasn't ready. I'm so ready now. I was thinking about it. It's like I search on these dating sites, but I could treat my videos and my audience as my own personal search engine. Everybody who's watching this knows people on Facebook, whatever. Of course, it has to be in my area. But I'm going to end up trying to make this official, setting something up, letting you guys know how it will work, and it'll be easy. But I thought, how cool if I could have people in the area or people outside of the area who know somebody in the Memphis area. Or even if there's any men watching this. I have very few men. My audience is still something like 95% women, 5% boys. I like to call you guys boys. I do. I like to be called a girl. So it's not like it's insulting or anything. Boys and girls. It's just, I think that I would probably stand a better chance if I have a whole shitload of you guys looking at your Facebook friends or finding out things and trying to find somebody local to me and letting them know and then letting them contact me. You know what I mean? I just think it would be super cool. It would be definitely fun. All right, so I think I've said enough. I have so many things now that I'm free to talk a little bit more, because enough time has passed that I don't think anybody that matters is probably even watching, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to be so excited about this journey. So you're going to watch me lose weight. You're going to watch me go on dates. What else are you going to watch me do? You're going to continue to watch me go out dancing and having a blast. You're going to watch me continue to be a sober person. And you're going to watch me make better choices as I go along. And hopefully I can encourage some of you to do the same. And I'm never going to push somebody to think you need to be with somebody. I'm going to push you to be the best that you can possibly be so that you can be good for somebody else. Does that make any sense? I think that the trick to wanting to be in a relationship is that you're ready to be all in. Of course, this person has to feel the same way, but it's important that you want to enjoy the giving part of the relationship. Not, I just need a man because I need this and I need that and I'm lonely and I'm sad. No, that's all on you. You got to fix all that shit first. Then you're ready to give, and you need to pick somebody who's going to give back. That's the secret to a good relationship, I think. I'm not an expert. But I'm about to be. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it very much that you guys hang out with me, and let's just get through this part of my life, and let's just still, please let me put the crafty stuff on a back burner right now. I just didn't know that my life was going to turn out like this, and I'm more than happy. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.